And once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Math with Ease by Mr. Kamotho. And in this video, I want us to respond to a question in exam practice in the topic that we've been discussing about solving nonlinear simultaneous equation. Let us conclude that topic by responding to a question in exam practice, question number 4. And in this question, we are supposed to draw the graph of y is equals to 4 plus 2x minus x squared for the range of x to be between minus 2 all the way to 4, tabulating your data first. Tabulating our data first means we come up with a table of values, at least for this equation, and we have x and y. Let us have the least value of x is minus 2, and when x is minus 2, we substitute it over here. So 4 plus negative 4 is 0. 0 minus, you realize that negative 2 squared is 4. So 0 minus 4 is negative 4. When x is negative 1, we have 4 minus 2, that is 2. 2 minus 1, that is 1. When x is 0, 4 plus 0 minus 0, we have 4. When x is 1, we have 4 plus 2, which is 6. 6 minus 1 is a 5. When x is 2, we have 4 plus 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 minus 4 is another 4. So when x is 3, we have 4 plus 6, that is 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. When x is finally 4, 4 plus 8, that is 12. 12 minus 16 is minus 4. We realize that we are going to have a symmetrical graph, which is a curve, because from 5 to the left, you get to 4, 1, negative 4. And to the right, the same, 4, 1, negative 4. And let us just plot these points in the xy Cartesian plane. When x is minus 2, y is negative 4. There we are. When x is negative 1, we have y being 1. When x is 0, we have y being 4. When x is 1, we have y being 5. When x is 2, we have y being 4. When x is 3, we have y being 1. When x is 4, we have y being negative 4. So what we need to do is now to draw a very good curve using freehand, and we can just start from anywhere. Let's start from here. A very good graph, freehand graph. And let's name it. Y is equals to 4 plus 2x minus x squared. That is it. Now, the question is, using this graph, solve the simultaneous equations. This one, y is equals to 4 plus 3x minus x squared, and x plus 2y is equals to 6, giving your answers to one decimal place. What are we expected to do? The simultaneous equations we are expected to solve are given here. And what we need to do is, first of all, we need to solve them by substitution method. And the equation that we are having equation, let's have y is equals to 4 plus 3x minus x squared, and x plus 2y is equals to 6. And what is easier? It is easier to because we only have one y here, and we have several, we have just one y here and one x. We need now to substitute y in this equation because it is easier. We can as well, let's have it this way. So x plus 2, the whole of y is here, 4 plus 3x minus x squared, that is y, is equals to 6. We have substituted y here because y is already very clear what it is. So opening this bracket, we have x plus 8 plus 6x minus 2x squared minus 6 is equals to 0. We have something of that nature now. We have substituted this equation in this equation, and we have gotten x plus 2, the whole of, this is the whole of y, is equals to 6. And upon opening the brackets, we have x plus 8 plus 6x minus 2x squared minus 6 is 0. Let us now rearrange the terms or collect the like terms, and we have x plus x, we have 7x. 8 minus 6, we have plus 2. And minus 2x is just alone is equals to 0. That is what we have. That is the equation we have realized after substituting the equation of the equation, that the one equation or this equation into this equation. And let us see now, it is this equation we must solve using this graph. And therefore, we have the graph given, which is already y is equals to 4 plus 2x minus x squared, which is already constructed. And the equation to be solved now using this one, the way we have been doing in other examples, we need to talk about same terms in the same column. This is solution, and we have solution here being 0 is equals to the constant. What is the constant here? 2. The x's, what are the x's here? Plus 7x. And then the x squared minus 2x squared. But you realize that our objective is to eliminate the x squared term. And when I look at it, we have minus x squared and minus 2x squared there. We must therefore balance the coefficient of the x squared so that we can easily eliminate the x squared term. So we have 1x squared here, negative 1 and negative 2. So what do? We need to multiply the whole of equation 1 by 2 and the whole of equation 2 by 1. So that what do we have? We have now 2y is equals to 8 plus 4x minus 2x squared. And then equation 2 by 1, we have 0 is equals to 2 plus 7x minus 2x squared. And as you can see now, we have equation 3 and we have equation 4. We have those two equations. And now that we have balanced the coefficients of x squared rather, the next thing we should be able to identify is what kind of signs are we having within the term that we want to eliminate? We have negative and negative, and you remember what dash means. Different signs we add. When you are dealing with same sign, we subtract. Different signs add, same signs subtract. What signs are we having? We're having negative and negative, so same signs. We are going to have equation 3 minus equation 4, negative. So 2y minus 0 remains 2y is equals to 8 minus 2 is 6, and 4x minus 7x is minus 3x, and minus 2x squared minus negative 2x squared is 0. We have eliminated that part. Writing this equation in terms of y, we divide everything by 2, and therefore we have y is equals to minus 3 over 2x plus 3. And it is now this graph we need to tabulate. It is now this graph we need to tabulate and plot it in the same set of axes. We just need 3 points. Let's have x and y. When x is minus 2, what happens? Minus 2 times 3 over minus negative 2 times negative 3 over 2. This is minus 3 times minus 1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is a 6. Just confirm that. 0, when x is 0, y is obviously a 3 because the whole of this time becomes 0. What about when x is a 2? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. And we just need to plot this kind of a straight line. When x is negative 2, let us be there. When x is negative 2, we have y being a 6. There we are. When x is 0, yes. When x is 0, y is 3, there. When x is 2, y is 0, there. And we now need to just plot this, draw this straight line using a ruler in a nice way. Let us be there. And as you can see, that is now what we have. That is now what we have. A very good straight line joining the 3 points. We can even name it y is equals to minus 3 over 2x plus 3. What we need now to do is simply read off the points of intersection, like come here and talk about negative 1, negative 2, almost negative 0.3, and we can give our values now, and we say x is, if you drop here, negative 0.3, when y is at that particular point, y is 3 point, let's say 3.4 or 3.2 for that matter. And then when we come here, x is positive. Let's have it there, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is x is 3.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. X is 3.8 as y itself is this one. You read the values of y. We are talking of 3, negative 2, negative 2.2, 0.4, 0.6, because it's along that straight line, coming this way until there. Negative is equals to, this is x, y is negative 2.6. And those are the solutions to those equations, to those values. That is how we solve that question. Please follow me for other videos, and please subscribe and share, and of course keep commenting. Thank you, and see you in the next video.